I think our goal with FireBoard all along has been just to use technology to solve simple problems.
This product will literally let anybody who's new to barbecuing or temperature monitoring to just jump right in and use the Pulse to do that.
And we kind of were talking about it and we just said, what could we do that was unique and different? I'm Ted Conrad, CEO of FireBoard Labs.
My name is Paul Skelton. I am the Director of Product Design and Development at FireBoard. Wireless probes are nothing new in the market. We've had, since before I was even part of FireBoard, customers have been sort of demanding that FireBoard make one because they love FireBoard products, they love our ecosystem, they love our cloud infrastructure.
We developed this low frequency technology a few years ago for what we call FireBoard Beacon. And Beacon is really a low frequency cold storage monitor. Then we thought, okay, well now, if we can build a wireless probe that can use that same technology, now all of a sudden all those issues of connectivity with Bluetooth will be solved with this low frequency. We had to design our own antenna. We had to design the components that basically tune that antenna. We had to go through all the certifications ourselves. And what we found was, because of the way the Pulse is designed, it has that ceramic case. It was challenging to figure out, where do you put an antenna inside of that product? And then on top of that, it's not one antenna, it's two antennas. So we've built this thing for both frequencies. So it's a low frequency and it's also the Bluetooth.
Two different antennas to get the Bluetooth signal and to get the S1G signal out of the unit. And we need to be able to isolate those from each other so they don't interfere with each other. The thing that we did to do that was we separate those antennas as they come out of the tube, and so it sort of naturally turned into this circular shape, which lends itself to really good usability. You can grab it easier. It makes it easier for insertion, and just so happens to look like part of our logo.
We wanted to make something unique. We wanted to make something that we could still actually manufacture here. We're pretty passionate about US manufacturing and even doing some of these pretty intricate electronics here in Kansas City. So I think the overall design, of course with any design, you have to design a little bit for manufacturing, right? So you have to keep the thought in mind, hey, this is not just something that we're just gonna buy from some other company and import, but this is really gonna be true to the FireBoard brand. It has our unique styling. It has, taking into account what we can actually do here in Kansas City. And I think it has elements of that, and you can see it. I mean, right? It's really a unique and interesting product, and we want to be different, right? We want to stand out with our products, and that's always been our goal.
Well, the development process never ends, so we're always continuing to improve our products as we go and make changes to things that we think can either make them easier to assemble, or to make them more rugged, or make the signals better. So we're still doing that. Even though we're in production, we're still finding ways to improve the product.
A big part of FireBoard has been developing the FireBoard cloud, developing our mobile apps, so that the hardware that we design just works. You take it out of the box and it just connects. And you don't have to do a whole bunch of network configuration. It basically just works. And you can turn it on, you can go down to the store, you can go back to the office and you can check on your phone easily, and people trust that our stuff works.
The thing that really kind of got me excited about it during testing was I'd always go on my normal routes when I would go out for range testing, and I got about a quarter mile away and I started picking up pulses that were not even the pulses I was testing. They were on my office desk, and so they were inside the building, whereas I was testing ones that were outside. And when I saw that, it just kind of, made me really excited that we're able to do this, and we're having really good results.
To me, it's the potential of being able to make our production efficient, be able to do an amazing product here in Kansas City, a product that really not many people are able to do. And I think it's a challenge for manufacturing, is to figure out, we want to make every single unit top quality. We also need to figure out, how do we make things efficiently given what we have in Kansas City. So I think what we've done already is super exciting, and I'm just excited to even get the manufacturing even more efficient as we grow. So that's been a big part of FireBoard, is keeping the manufacturing here and making sure we're efficient.